Okay, we are live.
I hope everybody can hear us this time.
Put your arm down.
I'm just getting comfy.
Bailey, come here. Bailey says hello. So it is Saturday, March 28th. 28th. And I don't know, I've lost track of the COVID-19 days. It's been interesting.
Yeah, I know. You said something about Blue Wave Odyssey was coming out. So I don't know.
Well, we got one.
Somebody came in.
Who's here? Oh, Blue Wave went on at 7 instead of 7:30 tonight?
That's what Nomadic Hippie was saying.
Yay. Okay. Oh, well. Well, anyway. So, Jeff is still working.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're not slowing down.
They are considered an essential company right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's working right now 5 days a week. 10 hours a day?
11 and a half.
11 and a half, yeah.
Who's counting?
And I have been practicing sort of social isolation as much as I can because of my I pick up things easily, so
She has a very low immune system. I'll put that way.
So pretty much sticking to myself, walking Bailey, trying to stay well away from other people. Been doing a lot of crocheting, a lot of reading.
She's even got her own little crochet videos she's been putting up. So.
Well, just the one so far.
Just the one.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we need to get more people in here so we can play trivia. All right. You know what? Okay, we're starting to get some people here. All right.
What? Oh. Who we got? Many fun adventures.
All right. Oh, Hitch Up and Toe. Hey, guys.
Hitch Up and Toe. Good evening. We're good. Many fun adventures so far. I mean, practicing isolationism is sometimes pretty fun, but, you know.
Well, he gets to go out and play among real people. I get to stay home and be a recluse for the most part right now.
Yeah, but, you know, that's not that I really want to, but, company I work for says we're an essential company. We have to stay open. At least we still got income coming in. It sort of helps, but you know, with everything that's going on, you sometimes wonder if that's good or not.
So, do either one of you want to click on a link and come up on live and introduce yourself? I'm assuming y'all can hear us fine. Give us some thumbs up if you can hear us okay. Hey, Nursing, how you doing? Give us a sign you can hear us, guys. We think we got our problems fixed, but we want to make sure. We're not seeing any complaints, so I guess that's a good sign. I hope we're not lagging too bad.
Oh, you never know with the way things are going.
Yeah, so I heard that YouTube and Netflix and Amazon and
You got thumbs up.
all right, and some of the other streaming companies are reducing their stream qualities because of the number of people hitting their servers because of COVID-19. I haven't really noticed a difference on YouTube other than, well, it's really no different from traveling. We get the lags and stuff like that when we're traveling, so it's hard to tell. Who wants to come up live with us? Here, I'll tell you what. Let me put the link up.
It's in town.
All right. I'm thinking we've got a pretty decent lag.
Where is looking?
All right, so if you want to come up live with us, click on that link. And we can start talking and getting to know each other a little better. But anyway, what have we done since last Saturday? Well, you've been working.
I've been working. That's what I've done.
I've been crocheting and reading.
Working, traveling.
And walking Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
And trying not to get sidelined by these allergies that I'm dealing with that causes me to cough and sneeze and freak everybody out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, it gets pretty bad. If anybody sneezes at work, everybody just goes crazy. They go haywire. So,
yeah. But
I try to get my people to settle down. It's okay. Nobody's dying.
Excuse me.
Well, at work.
Okay.
At work.
Okay.
All right. Not,
But, yeah. And then today, oh, yeah, we got stickers. We got stickers. We mailed stickers out to a bunch of people today, and we got stickers from Meant to Be RVing. This is really nice. They sent a card and kind of like a business card. I love their sticker. So Meant to Be RVing sent us a sticker. And there's went in the mail today from us. And the Traveling Larsons, the Kurt, who saved our bacon last week.
Yeah.
Kurt, yours finally went into the mail today. Got a card from them and a really cool sticker from them. So these are all going to find homes on the trailer. And
That one's from.
this is from This Home Likes to Roam. And he said that we got the 255th sticker mailed for trade.
Yeah. That's always nice.
Yeah. So there's their sticker. So they're starting to come in. We'll be mailing ours out in batches. Hey, next chapter. Who else have I missed coming in here? Hey, Traveling Larsons. All right. All right. So I just got done showing stickers that we got. We got yours today, Traveling Larsons, Kurt, and Meant to Be RVing, and This Home Likes to Roam. Those are the ones we got today. And the stickers that we sent out, we're going to send out, we sent out today. So.
Okay, Many Fun Adventures.
Aw. All right. So next Saturday, hopefully, Many Fun Adventures. We'll see ya. Have a great week and stay healthy. Stay safe. All right. So let me put this link up one more time. And we want to get to know you guys a little bit better, and we're going to start playing some trivia games.
And I don't know the answers.
Hi, Miss BRV. We got your sticker today. Yours went out today, too. All right. All right. So whoever wants to come up with us, click on that link. Anyway, so yeah, today was interesting. We
actually had to go on a road trip to get our groceries today.
Yeah. Sorry, Bailey was jingling her collar, scratching.
Mm-hmm.
She's got allergies too, unfortunately. We're both taking Zyrtec. But anyway, yeah, so Jeff normally picks up groceries from Walmart on his way home from work and when he leaves St. Pete to come here. And so when I tried to order them for pickup, all of the pickup slots were taken yesterday and today at the store in St. Pete. So I thought, all right, he's not working today, Saturday. So I ordered them from a store in Port Charlotte, which is about an hour from here, going the opposite direction. But it's a beautiful drive. So, yeah. And we actually shot a video today when we did it. We checked out Deep Creek Preserve, which was the place that we love to boondock at.
Mm-hmm.
And found out that they are still allowing people to hike through there. Just no camping.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, and the sign said 30 days from the, what was it, March 17th, I think it was on the sign. Oh, wow, you're kidding. Walmart had a line to get in?
Huh. Wow.
Wow. But
they're the most popular to go to right now.
Yeah. But so we stopped by there on our way to the grocery store, and it was kind of interesting. The guy that took care of us at Walmart, this was his very first day, and I felt for him. I talk about being thrown to the wolves. They substituted one of our orders with something else. And normally when they do that, they ask whether you accept the substitution or not. And he simply asked, did we get the email about the substitution? And I said, yes, we did. Thank you. And I said, can we decline that substitution, please? And he's like, no, I already clicked that you got the email, so now it won't let me change the order. I'm like, really? Then he started apologizing up one side and down the other because it was his very first day. And if we have a problem, please take it up with customer service.
So traveling Larsons, they're really taking it seriously if they're only letting so many people in the store, huh?
Yeah, it's probably CDC.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. It's down here, they don't have any restrictions. They're still just letting people in and out.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it could be state by state. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It could be.
You guys are still in Oregon, aren't you, Kurt? But, yeah. And then we heard that Thousand Trails in Washington and Oregon were having to close, or at least not accept new reservations until, what was it, April 7th? And then
I think it was, yeah.
My understanding was that they were actually closing them down. People had until April 7th to get out. I could be wrong, but that was my understanding. I was taking that from a forum and not from the Thousand Trails website. So, all right. Hey, Kurt, give me a thumbs up if you're ready.
Can you hear me?
Thumbs up.
Yes, no.
You there?
That's somebody picking up your shoulder. Your hair looks fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, so now we learned we're not putting our earbuds in until we started the stream. All right. So how you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, we got quite a bit of a lag. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay. Oh, well,
So how are you guys doing?
we're doing good. So you guys haven't met my wife, Jennifer, yet.
No.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Jen.
Hi. Where's the?
You have to wave in the camera.
I'm sorry. I'll find the camera.
So remember, they're they're that way.
Go that way, yeah.
That way. That way? Yeah. That way?
I'm backwards. That's okay. That's fine.
So you'll have to apologize. We have to apologize. We have quite a bit of a lag going on. So bear with us.
You know
Oh,
what?
that's okay.
It may not even be you. We got a warning from StreamYard that YouTube is receiving such a volume on their servers that there may be streaming problems. So,
Interesting.
yeah, it is what it
Probably a
is.
whole lot of streaming going on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Especially
Absolutely.
right now.
So, what have you guys been doing to stay busy?
Reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reading.
So she's been reading a lot. I bought stuff at Walmart today to wash the truck and wash the RV. So other than that, lots of time on YouTube.
Hours.
Yeah, it needs a bath after the
I
warm
work too
weather.
many hours. Okay. I just got to change the oil tomorrow, do the laundry, and
Get me a tote wagon and I can do the laundry.
Yep.
Okay.
That is one thing. When we are looking for a Class A in the next few years, I want a washer and dryer.
Me too.
Yep. We too. We want a washer and dryer as well. Next rig.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody, when we were shopping, everybody's like, don't get one, don't get one, don't get one. You're going to hate it. And so we're thinking, oh, well, no big deal. And then we ended up with a small trailer anyway. So we couldn't have done it. But I'm thinking, and ever since then, we started meeting all these full timers, and they're like, oh, you have to have them if you're full timing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
People
a
kept telling us not to get them.
Yeah. Everybody's told us not to.
Trying to talk us out of them.
Yeah. I guess there's some maintenance issues with them and stuff. But the thing is, we boondock a lot in normal, non-COVID-19 era. We boondock a lot, so we wouldn't be able to use them then. But when we get back on shore power, it would be nice just to be able to throw stuff in the washer.
Hey, John Irving just jumped in.
Hi, Dee. All right. Y'all remember Dee from Gone RVing, right? On our video, a couple of videos that we did.
Such a lag. Sorry.
Yeah, you got
I
that.
know, that's okay.
Okay.
It's all right. So anyway,
I guess Hitch Up and Toast saved a fortune on groceries. No milk, no bread, no toilet rolls.
and no eggs.
Yeah,
No
kidding.
eggs. Oh, man, no eggs. Wait, hold on. That's not good. Gotta have them eggs.
All right. So I think the lag cut up.
There we go. All right.
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay,
Man,
so
my head
Kurt
looks
and
really
Jennifer-
big in that picture.
It's because you're closer to the camera.
I know.
Back away from the camera.
Here, let's close that blind behind us too. Can you close that, honey? Getting glared.
There you go.
Maybe a little better.
Yeah, it's a little bit better. Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. So, Kurt, are you guys up to doing a trivia contest with somebody else?
That's why I had to bring her in, because she's the trivia person.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm going to throw the link up one more time, and we'll see if we can entice somebody to come up.
Watch D come up.
Yeah, Dee, you got to come up. All right, whoever, though, whoever. Dee's up in Canada.
Yeah, but they're still in quarantine.
Yeah.
They're going to be like 14 days in quarantine before they...
She says, sticking my head up from the depths of quarantine. Well, hey, at least, hope praying you're staying safe and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, somebody click the link. We need to get the games rolling here.
Let's see.
So, what's your guys? What's your
Mhm.
favorite category of trivia?
Oh, went to the lag again.
Aw, all right, Hitch Up a Toe. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.
Very limited and yep, only 12 days to go.
That's
Okay.
you. What's your favorite category of trivia?
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
usually more the national park trivia.
Yeah, probably history stuff.
Okay.
History.
Aw, all right. Darn it.
Of course, I say that, and then I won't know anything.
Right.
All right, Mr. Beaver RVing, we get it. Go have fun with your grandkids. See you next week, hopefully. Stay healthy.
By meant to be Irving.
All right. Well, okay. I don't think anybody's going to join in on the trivia fun. So, how about you play us? No, he doesn't know the answers. Do you trust me when I say that?
Trust me, I don't.
I trust you.
I'll keep the phone this way so that I can only see it. All right. Whoops, I lost it. Where'd it go?
I don't know, you just had it. Now you lost it.
Which internet are we connected to? Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mr. BRV.
Okay.
All right. So I'm using an app called Quizland.
Okay.
Got coins bonus. Ooh.
So I'm going to go back to level 1. Yes.
Okay.
I spent an hour on here playing it yesterday.
I wonder if that'll help. I think that will.
Oh, you can see the choices. What is California's most famous fault?
San Andreas.
San
Andreas
Gregorio? Yeah.
Sorry, multiple choice. San Andreas.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to do the multiple choice. I'm just going to let whoever. Yeah. Dee, all right. I'm sorry, your internet's not connecting.
You know,
Okay,
when we
we'll
spent,
see
we've probably spent 9 months in California in the last 2 years. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got penalized because I didn't click it in time.
Oh,
Darn it.
All right. Let's
check
see.
for the Larsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody needs to keep score. Who's going to keep score?
It's
What
a friendly
actress-
game. There's no score.
That's right. What actress earned an Oscar nomination for the first screen appearance of Mary Poppins?
Oh.
Oh,
This one should be
oh,
multiple choice, though. Oh.
This one you want multiple choice, huh?
Yeah, this one's in my brain. Yeah. It's like,
okay.
yeah, if I hear it, I'll know it.
Oh, really? I gotta watch an ad because I let it go too long.
For the new Mary Poppins movie, right?
Yeah, an ad for the new Mary Poppins movie, right?
No,
Yeah.
Julie Andrews. Julie Andrews.
you're right.
It came to me. It just took a few minutes.
Well, I still have 9 seconds of the ad.
Well, screen back just a hair.
Oh,
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews. There we go. All right. What U.S. city is known as the Mile High City?
Denver,
No. Ah,
Colorado.
Denver.
let's see. That's where the lag's getting me.
Mhm.
Oh wait, we should have.
Yeah.
Okay, Amy.
Buggers.
What is Denver? Amy, what is Denver?
Do you remember those buttons? Those what was it? Staples, I think it was. Those buttons.
Oh,
Easy button.
buttons. Yeah. Easy button.
Oh, wait. On Jeopardy, it's.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
hand plate.
That's
right.
Yep.
Okay. Which
I
scientist?
clicked in too early.
Which scientist is well known for his theory of relativity?
Albert Einstein.
You didn't click in.
Oh, Flash.
Okay. This isn't fair because he's hearing the question live and you guys are having to wait for it.
That's all right. I was happy to be
It's only
fine.
3,000 miles across the country, so you know.
Okay. What is confectioner's sugar?
Powder sugar?
You're right. Yeah.
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 Yeah, buzz in, honey.
Oh, sorry.
And Amy, what is?
Oh, here's one. What song was used in Titanic? Do you need multiple choice?
Is that My Heart Will Go On?
That's right.
I wasn't too sure on that one.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I told you I brought her in for a reason.
Dead ringer.
Okay. Oh, nobody's going to get this one. What is the groove under the nose called? This thing right here.
Cleft?
Is it a rayon? No. Is it a rayon, a
No.
Petersham, a Gennaro, or a Philtrum?
Filtrum.
You're right.
You took anatomy and physiology.
What was it?
What is it?
Philtrum.
Filtrum.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
I took a guess.
Good job.
Trust me,
And
I
I'll
didn't
never
know.
forget that.
Okay, let's see here. What is an omnivore?
It's somebody that eats meat
A
and
meat eater.
plants.
And plants? Okay.
Yep.
Front of me,
Both,
and I
both
eat
plants and
it, so
animals.
It's meat
Yeah.
and plants.
A bear with a cell
It's a
phone in his
herbivore.
mouth.
Eats plants only.
No, I'm marveling at the picture they had. A bear with a cell phone in his mouth. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Who produced the first commercial light bulb in 1879?
Produced it.
I should know this because we went to the Hall
Marconi?
of Thomas and then it wasn't him.
Alexander Graham Bell?
Edison.
Second
Right? Yeah.
Ooh,
George Westinghouse.
no,
No?
no.
Was it Edison?
Grand Bell.
Okay.
You selected
Yeah,
all.
Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Edison.
Was it Edison? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I was confused on that too. Bailey, Jeff. I was confused on that too because I thought Marconi had something to do with it. Or was he the one that invented the gramophone?
Hmm.
Was Marconi the?
Name sounds
I don't
familiar.
remember.
I don't know.
I think you might be right on that.
We did a video on Edison's house, didn't we?
Yeah, that's his house.
Oh, well, maybe it's in there.
Did you do a video of Edison's house in Sarasota?
No, his house was that in Indiana?
Yes.
That was his birthplace.
Birthplace, yes.
Birthplace.
Okay, all
In
right,
Indiana.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll eventually get to the. He's got an estate here
Here in
in
Sarasota.
Sarasota. Yeah, we've
Oh,
been here
that's
8 years
cool.
and have yet to be there.
Mhm.
Well, we haven't been there in 10 years, so
So let's see here. Why? Okay. Why put a fur cover on a microphone?
Noise canceling.
to reduce the wind noise.
Yeah, to protect against sound interference. You both got it right.
Yay! Tie.
I was just looking
We
at
should be.
ones on Amazon, so
Yeah, we need to get one. All right.
there's a link to one in our descriptions on our videos. The one that we bought
yeah?
on Amazon. Yeah, it was like I want to say 13 or 15 or something like that. Dollars. It wasn't that bad.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll have to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't show this to him because I had to click the answer before I got a time penalty. So, what U.S. state borders 4 of the 5 Great Lakes?
Michigan.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say it's either between
That's
Michigan and
right.
Ohio, but yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Good job.
I should have jumped in.
You're my geography whiz.
Oh, you put the answer.
Oh, okay.
I gotta be fair.
Okay. What does the CIA stand for?
Central Intelligence Agency.
Yeah,
Hey, we did that in unison.
Mhm.
yeah. I think we need to go back to the button system. Okay.
Movies.
Oh, who is this? I have to. You see who that is, right? You see the picture. Oh, wait a minute. Who is that?
Oh,
That's the girl from Wizard of Oz. Isn't it?
yeah. But it's Judy Garland.
Right.
How do you know this?
The girl from Wizard of Oz is Dorothy, honey.
And what movie was she in?
You mean the Wizard of Oz?
Whatever. What did I say? I said the girl from Wizard of Oz. That's
I
what I said. Name it.
You do now.
Where was Abraham Lincoln born?
Illinois, Springfield, Illinois.
Kentucky.
Oh,
Oh, was it Kentucky? Oh, darn.
Yep.
I thought about that afterward.
He was born in Kentucky and grew up in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
My parents went to something in Illinois when they were out in their RV, and they were saying it was awesome. It must have been his home or something.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. My understanding is they've got quite a museum, I guess you want to call it, or
Estate.
you know, yeah. Well,
Like
it's not
library
an
or something.
estate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the library is there too.
Mm-hmm.
The presidential library.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which breed of dog is
That'll be all
this? You see that?
Yep.
What breed of I
Corner.
can't get that. What breed of dog is
Saint
that?
Bernard.
Yeah.
The Saint Bernard.
We're almost done with this round, so
Yay.
which is the smallest and the thinnest of the following U.S. coins? Just tell me what the smallest and thinnest U.S. coin is.
Dime.
The dime.
You're supposed to click
I wouldn't know that it was the
Oh, sorry.
thinnest.
Dime.
Oh, wait. There we go.
He got it.
Good job, Jeff.
Bailey's feeling jealous. He's having to play ball with her.
Oh,
The ball into it.
Where is Crete? In the Black
Where
Sea,
is
in the
Crete?
Red Sea, in the Mediterranean Sea, or in the Caribbean Sea?
I'd say the Mediterranean Sea. Isn't it there somewhere? Oh,
Yep.
isn't it somewhere in
Happy
Greece?
Place
Right?
Diaries. Hi, Happy Place. All right. Just in time for some trivia. We're almost through with this round, and then
Happy Place
whoever.
Diaries.
What is California's State Route 1 in the U.S. also known as?
Multiple choice, please.
Overseas Highway.
Thank you for subscribing, Happy Place. Sorry.
Overseas. That's okay. Overseas Highway, Olympic Peninsula, Pacific Coast Highway, or Outer Banks Scenic Highway.
Pacific Coast Highway?
Yes, Kurt.
Pacific Coast Highway. Pacific Coast
Excuse me,
Highway.
Phrase the question in the correct manner.
Oh, I'm sorry. Amy, what is Pacific Coast Highway? 4 points.
Well, it's great to have you here, Happy Place.
All right. Okay. So, Happy Place, after we've got, I think, 4 more questions to do, and then whoever wins this round, you can come in and play them. That's right. Pacific Coast Highway. All right. Who is this man?
That
Mr.
is
Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. Won't you be my neighbor?
Mr. Rogers, thank you.
Amy and Jeff, won't you be our neighbor?
I sing this song every day. Don't have to watch it, I do.
Hey, finally, for once here at the RV park, we have some nice neighbors.
Yeah.
Sweet. You know, that's something that we really don't have any complaints about.
What's that?
Any of our neighbors.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Well,
To be honest with you, it's something that we run into because, can I put this not politically correct? How about I just say because we're younger?
Or age. Yeah.
Age, you know. We're late 30s, early 40.
Because my parents say they don't have any problems whatsoever either, but they're older.
Not saying that you guys are older, we're just
No.
saying, and
But
you
yeah.
know, they see
I'm
us
not
with
saying
kids, well, a kid,
well,
you know.
yeah,
Our other two kids are grown, but
I can kind of see that.
Mhm.
I see that here sometimes.
Mhm.
There's a
it's
distinct
more.
gap.
Yeah, we're looked at as more the lazy millennials, where it's actually completely the opposite.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we might be millennials. Well, I'm a millennial. She isn't, but you know, sorry, got off subject. So.
Well, hey, there's a gap. I mean, there is definitely a gap.
Yeah.
Okay. Who said one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind?
Neil Armstrong.
I think it was a tie.
Yeah, it was a tie.
I think it was a tie.
Tie.
Yes, Neil Armstrong. Okay.
Oh, one more.
Well, those won't translate well to the internet. So
Oh, okay.
What U.S. city is known as the birthplace of jazz? We haven't been there yet, and we want to go so
New
bad.
Orleans? The New Orleans?
Yeah,
New Orleans.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Yep.
What is, as a friend of mine that I just laid off, that lives there now, says Nolans.
Nolans.
That's right,
Nolans.
Nolans. That's right.
I'm
Nolans.
sorry, I didn't pronounce that right. I'm sorry.
New Orleans.
Nolans. Yeah.
Trey. Nolans.
All right. I'm going to put up Happy Place. I am going to put up a link. And then, Kurt, are you guys? I think you soundly beat us anyway. Beat Jeff anyway. So to make it fair, you want to play Happy Place?
We're going to. What's that?
Do you want to play Happy Place Diaries?
Do you want to play Happy Place or do you want them to play Happy Place?
We can play.
We'll play Happy Place.
Okay, cool. All right. So Happy Place, let me put the link up. It'll be more fair because that way you guys probably are going to have the same kind of lag.
Hopefully.
That's true. Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, Happy Place. No, it's not New Orleans. It's New Orleans. Or excuse me, Nolans.
Nolans.
Nolans. Nolans. That's just okay. So you guys said you're from North Canton, right?
Yeah.
Is it Canton or is it Canton? Is it Canton or is it Canton?
North Canton.
So I got into that conversation with someone when I was back because I was working in Mentor. And I said, it's not Mentor, it's Mentor.
Sure, yeah.
It's Mentor.
It's different. You've got Canton and North Canton, Mentor, Massillon,
Yep.
Louisville.
Or Louisville.
No, it's Louisville. Chardon, not Chardon. You've got Chardon.
Got a plug.
Right?
Happy Place.
Yeah, because we spent almost 4 months back there in Kent. So yeah,
Kent's
we
a really
were.
cool place.
Unfortunately, there was no RV parks to stay in.
Yeah.
You know, they were all going to be closing.
It wasn't
the
that
1st
time
of
of
October.
year. Yeah.
Right. So we got there in September. Actually, I got there Labor Day weekend. You got there the week after.
Kent's a party town.
Yeah, Kent's definitely a college town for sure.
It's a college party town.
Certainly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not our scene.
Yeah. My brother graduated from there. Whoops. Sorry. Back. Gosh.
One of my bosses graduated from there.
All right. Jerry is on. All right. Let's click you in
Happy
here.
Place.
Sorry, Annie.
We have a happy
I can't get it to stay in.
Hey!
Like your hat.
Who's in, dear?
Hey, nice hat, Jerry. Jerry, love the hat.
Thank you. I got a whole bunch of them.
Nice.
My dad, he's got a whole Cubs room.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yep, her dad
The
has
Cubs
the
shrine.
Cubs room in their house.
Yep.
But move it back another hair since we're. Oh, there goes some produce falling on the floor that was on the table. Oops.
5-second rule.
I heard somebody say it was only a 3-second rule now.
I'm just hoping it's not bruised.
Oh, okay, then 10 seconds.
So, Jerry, tell us what you've been up to.
Not much. I mean, we're up here in Oregon and we're
Yeah.
in complete lockdown. So,
Jerry, where are you at in Oregon?
On the RV and, being at home, which is nothing new for me. I'm always at home, but it's nice having my wife semi-retired right now because she's not working. She works for the school, so They're out until
Oh.
the end of
Oh.
April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this whole thing
Jerry,
is,
what part of Oregon are you from?
we're outside of the Portland metro area, east of Portland.
Okay. We're in McMinnville right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm
so
from
we
there.
used to have we used to have a house in Hillsboro until we went full time. And I was born and raised in Portland. That I work for is there.
Oh,
That's where Polly and
So,
Adam ended up,
we're-
was Hillsboro.
Then
Yeah,
Not too
I
far from you.
I didn't come here until, the late 80s. I actually grew up in Louisiana. So then the Army put me here. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just over here in the gateway to the gorge.
Yep.
What Army base is up there?
What's that?
What Army base is up there?
There are none. They send advisor teams to the Guard, to the National Guard.
Oh,
So
okay. All right.
got to do that out in Forest Grove. And
Interesting.
So
Oh. Okay.
Earthquake, Bailey's scratching an itch. All right.
hold on, let me grab my
Well-
earbuds real quick.
Wise head.
Do you guys want more challenging questions?
Yes, please.
Oh, those were pretty challenging.
All right. So these are the ground. Can you hear us, Jerry?
Yeah, got you now.
Okay. So these are the ground rules. We're going to institute the
I thought I
buzzer.
got a smaller window now.
Yeah, find your camera
Find
spot.
your window.
Yeah.
Find your window.
So this is going to be between you guys, the Traveling Larsons and Happy Place Diaries, because it's not fair for us to play since we don't have a lag. So
I got the questions.
yeah, and
Am
he's
I
got the
lagging?
answers. So no, I think we're doing good. Are we? I think we seem to be in sync.
Okay. Sounds good.
What about you guys?
I think we're losing internet here.
Uh-oh.
I think we got a small lag going on here, but
Yep, I think we're losing internet here.
this whole one should be good.
Have you tried tethering
that
your
one.
phone physically to the are you using your phone hotspot?
We're currently using the RV park Wi-Fi, which is
Where you
sometimes
guys
good.
at?
We're at
Old
Old
Stone.
Stone Village, next to Evergreen
Oh, I
Aviation
love
Museum.
that place. Yeah, we
Yeah,
stayed
we do
there
too.
last year.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah, that's a great place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful. It
One of the
is.
nicest ones we've been to.
Yeah.
Yeah, right next to the museum. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that,
Is it right next to a Harvest Host location?
Yes, it is. You saw my post the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right next to our Harvest Host location.
That looks really cool.
Only, yeah, I was just commenting as we were coming home from the store, though. We've been here since the 1st of March, and there's been a motorhome parked in their back parking lot in the Harvest Host location parking area
Yeah.
since we got here.
Huh.
Oh.
Maybe a volunteer or something?
But
It's free. That's what I
it might
was
be. The museum is currently closed, so I think it's people taking advantage of it. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Free place to park.
That's possible.
it's our Harvest Host location. So
Interesting.
give me 1 second. I'm gonna Wi-Fi is one of our Wi-Fi cards. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
So Jerry, how long have you been in Oregon?
Since probably since 92. So yeah, I got sent here and then I stayed here. Well, we home based here, and I would leave, the family would stay, and then so
That's the wrong year.
yeah. So since '92, pretty much permanent, but on again, off again for me anyway. So, but if I had my way, we'd
We
move.
lost them.
But we're here. It's a different. It's a beautiful place to live. It's just it's a frustrating place to live. So whoop, there they
They'll
go.
come back. They're switching.
Now, why do you say that?
Politically, the state government is very frustrating to kind of deal with, and I don't know where the leanings are, but it just it's just like during all of this COVID stuff. Our governor is 3 steps behind everybody, and then decides to slap a 75-cent on every gallon of gas tax on for clean emissions because of COVID. We're like, what? Oh yeah, because
What's
she
that gonna
couldn't get
do
it
with?
through. Well, she couldn't get it through in the regular session, so now in the emergency sessions, they're. So I don't know if it's going to work, but and the problem is it's the same thing over and over again. So I'm a little bit more conservative than
We're with you there,
Us
Jerry.
too.
Us too.
okay. I didn't want to upset anybody, and
And in Oregon.
and so
No.
so the political climate of Oregon is really it's really tough when you're fiscally conservative or whatever, and I guess I'll leave it at that. It just if my wife, and the whole thing is our whole family lives here, and so that's what tethers us here.
Right.
Otherwise, we'd probably live in Georgia.
Ooh, I love Georgia.
I loved it when I was stationed
What
there.
part
Where were you in Georgia?
I was in Central Georgia at Fort Benning, and I would live there tomorrow. I would pack up the RV and leave tomorrow if we could take our grandson with us.
Yeah.
I don't need to take my son. I just want to take grandson.
Now wait, you really should take your family with you, right?
Right.
My mom was born in Linville, Georgia, just outside of Rome, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is
and I love northern Georgia. I spent some time up in Dahlonega, which is right up in the Tennessee Valley Divide. There, it's just talk about beautiful country. It just
is.
Yeah.
The cost of living is so much
so much better.
Better. It's more friendly. I don't know, just the pace. And that's why we don't live in Portland, because I worked in Portland for a while, and if we had our way, we'd keep going east or south.
Yeah, as I said, we used to live in Hillsboro, which is, for Amy and Jeff, is about 20 miles west of Portland.
Mm-hmm.
And we moved out there when housing was $250,000 for I'll say a standard house, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And now you're at $450,000
plus.
Plus Portland, you're at $600,000.
Oh, easy.
Oh yeah, easy.
Just we're, as Jennifer said, we're conservative as well. So Oregon
and a $300,000 house in Portland, you get people that will camp in your front yard.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's not good.
Well,
the mayor of Portland,
and they allow it.
The mayor of Portland declared it a human right to allow anybody to camp wherever they want.
Wherever they want?
Wherever they want.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Mhm.
That's
Driving through
trespassing.
Portland is gross.
How can you justify that?
And if
Good
they
question.
pitch camp in your front yard, you can't do anything about it.
Right. The police will not come in and remove them.
So technically, you don't even own your own land.
Not
Not
according to
unless you
them.
live outside of Portland.
Right.
Yeah,
unless you live
that
in
doesn't work
Salcedo.
out where I live, but
Right.
yeah. Yeah, I worked out of the Hillsboro Armory over there by the fairgrounds for 3 years.
Okay, so we only
Mhm.
lived about a half.
Yeah,
about a half
very
mile
close to
south of
there.
that. Yeah.
My parents still live there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I loved
Yeah.
it. There was a great Vietnamese place right down the street from the Armory. We used to eat there like at least twice a week. It was awesome.
yeah, Jennifer didn't grow up here. She moved here mid high school,
Yes.
like sophomore year. Both
Junior
of her
year.
parents were career Army as well. So
Oh, yeah?
her parents retired in '92, and right,
Yeah.
'92.
I think so. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
she's
retired
lived-
from the Army in 05.
Yeah, she's lived
So-
all over the world.
Awesome.
Jennifer, what was your favorite place to live?
Gosh, I really like Virginia. My parents were stationed there, and it had all 4 seasons, and it was just beautiful. And it was so close to all that history that we just don't
Where
have
were
on
you?
the West Coast. We were in Alexandria.
Yeah, me too. I went to elementary school at Wayne-Oak Elementary now that was Annandale, and then we moved to Alexandria.
Yeah, but
Yeah, my
beautiful.
brother lived in
beautiful area.
Alexandria for a while too. When he used to work for Ross Perot at EDS,
Oh, really?
Electronic Data Systems. Yeah, yeah. But he worked there for a while, and then my parents, after my dad got out of the Air Force, they lived in Richmond for a while
Oh, nice.
before they made their way to Ohio.
Everybody started moving west.
See,
And that part of Virginia is really, really nice. I like that whole southern part of Virginia, almost to the Carolinas. That's awesome.
Yeah,
see,
we drove
that's
the
why I
Blue Ridge
started working.
Parkway.
That's why I started working for the company that I work for, because they basically said, "Will you travel?" Yes, because when I was, up until I was 21, 22, I went down to Disneyland once, twice, but other than that, my family, we didn't travel away from the Portland area at all.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah. So, last year we saw 24 states, as a family.
That's a lot of traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a lot of
How
work.
many miles? How many miles did you say you put in last year, Kurt?
47,000.
Wow, that
Yep.
just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Wow, 47,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
we
I
did
was-
5,000 last summer. We thought we were cool.
there were months we were doing 5,000 a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
There was a lot of moving around.
yeah, it just in the time that I was back in Ohio, when we were back there, basically September and October, I was doing 1,200 miles a week back there.
Wow.
So yeah, but got up to see Niagara Falls. And
Oh, yeah.
got to Arches National Park and Mount Rushmore.
Well, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice that even though you're working, you still are able to do things.
Right.
Mhm.
That's why we do this.
Yeah.
That's why we do it full time. Is
Mhm.
because
Weekends are to play.
yeah, it used to be that I would I'd go away for work during the week and I'd come home on the weekends, and when we had the house, the weekends were mow the lawn and clean the gutters, and we only rented our house. So, but it was still mow the lawn and clean the gutters and grocery shopping and that type of stuff. And we Jennifer worked full time. She was supervisor of a doctor's office in downtown Portland, and Connor was in a brick and mortar school, a private school, but a brick and mortar, and we just got tired of it. So,
It was a lot.
Yeah, I know it's a big cliche, but when you live to work, it just becomes such a monotony.
Mhm.
Right.
And it makes a big difference when you can work to live.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and luckily I work for a company that pays for us to travel. So, they don't care if I have a house here or there or Florida or
Mhm.
Colorado, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
They will they'll pay for me to travel wherever I need to go for work.
I didn't even
Sweet.
realize that living in an RV full time was an option. When we were looking
Right.
around at starting to do that, I was like, "Did you know that's a thing? Like people do that?
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
cool!" And so then we started
Yeah.
looking. Every weekend, we're looking at things.
She had this idea of living in an RV, and I was out of town, and I had started to get the same idea so we could spend more time together. And because we knew
Mhm.
that Jennifer was going to quit, retire, whatever you want to call it, but she's been home almost 3 years now. And we both didn't want to tell each other that we had this idea because we both thought the other person was
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. He's got to think I'm nuts.
And then she told me one day, I think I was still out of town, and she called me and told me one day, and I was like, oh, I had the same idea. So the trailer that we're actually in, we had looked for 2 years.
Yeah, took
Because
forever.
we could not find this trailer. We could not find this bumper pole exact floor plan that we have.
Mhm.
Yeah, the right weight.
Yeah, the right weight.
Yeah.
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 Had to have, because of this little guy back here that's looking in. Where he's
I saw him pop in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he hiding?
Yeah.
Get in here, kid.
Yeah, get in here.
Hi.
There you go. So what do you think about all this?
What do you think about it, Connor?
Uh-oh.
About being in an RV full time.
Yeah, that's about what he thinks.
Yeah.
About it.
Oh, you don't know what to say. Well, the online school thing is pretty cool, huh? Yeah.
Well, one thing about it, at least COVID-19 really hasn't affected his schooling that much then.
Not yet. They're thinking that they're going to be changing that possibly as well.
See,
Which
he
is nuts.
He's online
Serious?
school. He's online school through Oregon Virtual Academy, and this is where we get political in the state of Oregon. The governor has declared that because, and my reading on this, the governor has declared that because Oregon Virtual Academy, basically you're now catering to those students, and it's not equal for all.
Yeah.
That they have to close Oregon Virtual Academy as well because all these other kids cannot attend school in their brick and mortar school, and they cannot enroll all these kids
Not
in Oregon
fair.
Virtual Academy right now. So it's not equally fair.
Which is nuts
Yeah.
because we're already set up to do it that way.
Really
So
sound like my problem if it's equally fair.
I don't understand that concept at all because like Ohio, they're switching all of their schools to online classes.
right.
Oregon has said they do not have the financing to do it. All the school districts have said they do not have the capability.
Well, I'll tell you what, Florida's doing it, and Florida most definitely doesn't have the finances.
No, they don't. I can tell you that right now.
Florida is not rich by any means,
Right.
and the educational system here is
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
yeah.
They don't
Well,
know. They don't even know what they want to teach the kids anymore right now.
Oh, geez.
Well, the thing that bothers me about that whole thing is private schools are still allowed to function
Right.
however they want to function.
Yeah.
Because they're private
Yeah.
schools.
Right.
Well,
Mhm.
because some of those academies and whatnot get some funding.
Yeah.
It's not equitable. So rather than allowing those that can to do it, they're just saying,
Mhm.
well, if one can't, then nobody can.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
because because the Portland public school, and here's what it comes down to, because the Portland public school system is so dysfunctional, they dictate what the entire state's going to have to live with. And so Jefferson High School in inner city North Portland says, well, we can't get laptops to every one of our students.
And not
So,
every student has
no.
internet.
Right.
Right. Not everybody has the internet. Well, you know what? Put a little bit of your wasted money into internet for the
Yeah.
next 3 months. I mean, school's only in for another, 90 days, less than
Yeah.
90 days.
Yeah.
And then take out holidays, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, it's just, it's so frustrating. And then all the smaller school districts just say, well, if that's what they're doing, then everybody has to do it that way. You
Right.
know?
Well, and to me, there's no excuse because I forget which company announced it, which internet company announced it a couple of days ago, but they are allowing free streaming for anybody involved in online learning because of
Really?
COVID-19.
Well, and the
Yeah,
thing is
I wish I had.
like Jefferson High School in North Portland, as Jerry said, yes, it's an inner city school. It's a more economically challenged part of Portland, I'll put it. But I will guarantee you, every single one of those students has a cell phone. I will guarantee
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
you should reevaluate where you're spending your money at. So,
Yeah.
and granted, that's not for us to dictate where other people are spending their money, but
No, but here's the frustrating part. And this is where my frustration comes from. The state of Oregon will just say, well, screw the voters. We'll do it whether you get a voice or not.
Right.
You know, it's just like all this emission stuff. They tried to just wash that through without even, and that was the Republicans walked out of the Senate, the
Right.
House and Senate. They just said, forget it. You don't have enough to have a quorum because you're not allowing the people to have a voice.
right.
And the
Yeah.
Democrats, we're smarter than they are. Really? I mean, they actually said that.
That's what the Democrats actually said in the state of Oregon, is that they are smarter than us as the voters, as the people. And last time I
That's
checked,
one
it
way.
was by the people, for the people. But
Yeah.
Exactly.
it's not that way in Oregon. It's
Yeah.
Well,
by
look
the
at the
governor
way.
and her cronies.
And Washington's worse. So I guess that's
Oh yeah.
that's the only thing that keeps me in Oregon is that I'm not in Washington. So
Well, and,
Yeah.
and honestly, we're before COVID-19, we were actually looking at buying land in Washington, and Jerry, you'll know where this is, more like Washougal battleground area, more.
oh yeah,
kinda-
beautiful.
Yeah, more outside the metro area, because at some point we're going to have to settle down into a house again for work reasons. But anyways,
Yeah.
the thing is that, onto the, back to what you were saying about emissions in Oregon, they believe that you build more and more bike lanes and less highways. They will not widen freeways. The freeways haven't been taken care of since the 50s when they were built, maybe the 60s.
Ouch.
But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it's
I mean,
terrible.
Our traffic's awful.
Interstate 5, which is the major corridor between Mexico and Canada, straight through California, Oregon, and Washington. Interstate 5 through the heart of Portland is 2 lanes each way. Yeah,
2 lanes.
You're
2
kidding.
lanes. No.
No.
So if they want to talk about emissions during rush
Wow.
hour, now granted it's not that way right now because of everybody staying home, but it's 2 lanes each direction. It's bumper to bumper traffic. Literally, to go 6 miles can be an hour. And Interstate 5 between Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington, is the only interstate in the United States that has a lift bridge. So where it crosses the Columbia River, the bridge lifts. And one span was built in 1910, and the other span was built in 1950.
Wow.
Yeah,
When you get up there, granted it's 3 lanes wide, but
Not for long.
yeah,
But it all
but
has
if
to stop.
but because the federal government owns the river,
right.
Right.
when they have a ship that has to come through,
Yeah.
and if it's 5 o'clock in the evening, that bridge is lifting.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're
Yeah.
sitting in traffic for hours.
And
Yeah.
literally that bridge to go up and that bridge to come back down can be 45 minutes to an hour.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a lift
Wow.
span. So
Oh,
yeah,
And if-
welcome to Oregon.
If there is,
I have never. I have
They
never
said-
seen a.
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. Well, they said
I've
if
never
there's a 30-second. Speaking of delays, if there's
Yeah.
a 30-second, if there's a 30-second delay on any of the freeways in the metro area, it could back traffic up for 2 hours.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have never seen a lift span on a major highway like that. I mean, we have them all over the place down here in Florida, but they're
Right.
on rural roads.
Rural.
Rural roads.
Road. Yeah, it is the only one, because of the business that I'm in commercial construction, I keep up to date on a lot of that type of stuff. It is the only one in the United States that lifts on a major interstate.
Right. And
Absolutely the only one.
Wow.
we have
And
7 bridges that connect the west side of Portland to the east side of Portland.
Right.
3 of the 7 are drawbridges or lift
Yeah.
bridges.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if one of those is lifted, then all the traffic has to divert.
Yep.
And it's
Wow.
an app. What was it before? Well, it was right at the beginning. So it was February 28th. I had to go from here to Hillsborough to the VA clinic out there.
Mm-hmm.
And my appointment was at 7:50 a.m. I left my house at 10 to 6 and I got there at 7:49.
Wow.
Well, here you go, Jerry. I'm as a here in McMinnville. I was working in Salmon Creek, North Vancouver.
Yeah.
56 miles one way. In the morning, I could do that because I would leave around 5 a.m. I could get there in an hour, usually about 56 minutes. On the way home, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Easily 2 hours every day.
Yeah.
It's Portland.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
I'm never complaining about Tampa traffic again.
Well, he used to commute from Tampa to St. Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Which
we know where that's at.
I mean, it's 4 lanes each way.
Yeah.
Well, we call it the Frankenstein for a reason.
Yeah, it's the Franklin Howard Bridge.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's 4 lanes each way most of the way. And he goes to work early in the mornings, and it would take you what, about 45 minutes, 50 minutes to get to work from Tampa.
But then coming home, I'm coming home around 4:30, around rush hour. I got a good 2-hour wait to try and get home.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were times closer to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But
Jeez.
yeah, that's one thing. Everybody just freaks out when they see how far we are now from St. Pete when we're doing the full-time RVing.
Yeah.
But it might be further in distance, but it's easier traffic.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And his commute is so much easier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you ever been to Salt Lake? Have you ever driven through Salt Lake City?
Never driven through Salt Lake.
I have many years ago.
It's amazing.
I don't think you have you?
No.
I drove through there last summer twice, and absolutely incredible that you're in downtown, the biggest city in the state of Utah, and it's like 7 lanes each way.
Right.
Whoa.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard
traffic is just flying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's that way. Is it that way through Provo? I'm trying to remember if they continue that through Provo.
You start up there at whatever Brigham City and go all the way to Spanish Fork.
Yeah.
Like that. It's just and you're going, I'm in a major metropolitan area here.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Wow.
And it's beautiful.
No, earlier this year, we towed the trailer back in January. We towed the trailer from Fresno, California down to Disneyland. Through, basically through the eastern heart of LA, if you will. I would rather pull the trailer through LA than through Portland.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we took the trailer down to Disneyland a couple of years ago, and the only place that it got a little sketchy was like when we were in the heart of I guess it was before you go through Pasadena and all that. Because if you break down, there's nowhere to go. There's walls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So you just have to drag your butt through until you get to
Right.
But
that's the way Tampa is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, at least there are 5 lanes,
Right.
Yeah.
I pulled the trailer through Chicago last year, Denver. I mean, I pulled it through. Yeah. When we went from Fresno, California last year up to Wisconsin, pulled it through multiple big cities, and then on the way down to Ohio last year. I'd rather pull it through those cities.
Yeah,
than
Chicago
pull it
was
through
easy to get through, except all the tolls. Oh
Right.
my
Oh my
goodness
gosh,
sakes.
yeah.
The tolls are killed.
Yeah,
The
It
tolls
cost
are
us
killed
$90
everything in
just to
New
get
York.
out of Illinois.
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
$148 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, down to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Truck and
Yeah.
trailer about $148.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't pay it, but still,
Yeah, well.
Well, we're not
Or-
used to
Yeah,
tolls
exactly.
back here.
yeah. Or
And then come
Oregon
to find
has-
out they
one
charge
toll
by
bridge.
the axle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they charge
Yeah.
by the axle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry would know exactly which bridge I mean. Oregon has one toll bridge.
Yeah.
It's east of Portland.
Yeah.
And we just went across it here maybe about a month ago, and I think it was $2
$2. Yeah.
one way.
Yeah.
But only one in the
Yeah.
entire state. So
Wow.
And you have to use that bridge if you're east of Multnomah Falls, because if you
Right.
go to the next bridge, your trailer won't fit.
right, yeah, exactly. Luckily,
Ask my
yeah,
dad how he knows. My dad hit the bridge.
Oh no. Yikes.
Yeah, we were heading out to Leavenworth and decided to go out to, what is that? It's not the Dalles. It's
That's the Hood River Bridge.
Yeah, the Hood River Bridge.
Yeah.
And I was right behind him, and all of a sudden I see his trailer go like that, and I thought, what the hell? And we get all the way out to Leavenworth, which is a 5-hour drive.
Right.
And I'm looking at his trailer, and I'm like, Jesus, what did you do? And I said, yeah, I hit that bridge. Yeah, it just ripped off some mold. Luckily, no real damage. It just ripped off molding, but yeah, so you have to do the Bridge of the
Wow.
Gods or you will hit the bridge.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, before you guys leave,
Oh.
or whenever you leave, you have to go up to an RV park, and it's outside of like Carson, Washington, up there,
Okay.
and it's called Elk Meadows. You could Google it. Just one of the best places you'll ever go.
Okay.
And the entire it's right at the base of Mount Adams. It just
yeah.
it's gorgeous.
Huh.
Absolutely gorgeous. We did a video on
down.
it. It's
Oh, nice.
yeah.
We'll do a video on that. Well, Amy and Jeff, I'm sorry that we
Sweet.
chatted straight through your trivia.
You're breaking up. What? I'm sorry.
I said I'm sorry that we chatted straight through your trivia.
Uh-oh.
He's sorry that he chatted through the trivia.
Oh, that's all right. Hey, it's called chat and
That's
trivia.
right.
Right.
So, you know,
Well, it's been a while since
seriously,
we've seen
the
other
whole
people.
point. Exactly. I didn't. Everybody's calling them virtual happy hours and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, we've got our wine, so hey, it's a virtual happy hour
There
for
you
us too. But no, I wanted to do this all along because I want to get to know y'all. And
Yeah.
you know, what better way, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We can't physically meet each other.
Mm-mm.
At least
Not yet, anyways.
Not
Yeah.
for
Not
now.
yet anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So eventually, you know, we want to definitely create relationships and then create a good meetup somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
do
we're
too.
all in this together. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all going through the same thing right now.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
what better way to find out who we're talking to, and you know,
Everybody has a story.
yeah.
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 Yeah. Interesting how
Well,
we're all connected in some way,
Yeah. it
right?
is. Yep.
Yes, absolutely. And that's a wonderful thing about the RV community. We already have something built in common.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's an instant jumping off point for friendships.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's true.
Absolutely.
I am so glad you guys decided to stop in tonight and join the chat. And
bet.
Yeah.
hopefully as the weeks go by and people realize that, hey, our technical problems are gone, then we'll get more. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll go back through and
It's,
see who else was here. I
it-
don't know if because I'd let a couple people know that you're going to have, or that you're having chat at 7 p.m. Eastern. I don't know
Yeah.
if they joined in or not. I'll go back through the chat
Well,
and see if they did. So
yeah, I don't know what's going on. I know the RVTV, channel. They have been messing around with times when people were going on, so that has definitely thrown a wrench in the works.
Uh.
But
and
it is what it
you're
is.
and
So,
now that Bob at Blue Wave is starting at 7:30, you're partially crossing over his as well, which might help you,
yeah.
which might hurt you on the tail end as well. So
Yeah, well, you notice I haven't been very concerned about the time issue tonight.
right,
If we go over, we go over. I'm not gonna.
Oh, we're way over.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but I'm not gonna worry about it. It
Yeah.
is,
You know what? People are going to
We're
watch
sitting
what
here,
they
we're
want to
having
watch.
Great
Yep.
conversation.
Exactly. People are going to watch what they want to watch, and it's, as you said, it's
Yeah.
about building friendships and relationships more than,
Yes.
sticking to a
Exactly.
time schedule.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean, if people like this, then y'all spread the word, and people will start rolling in.
Yeah,
It
and
is
that's
what it
why we
is.
picked Monday night because nobody
So-
had that time. And if somebody wants to step on it, it's
So
not
be
going
it.
to change my pay at all.
Right.
No.
Right,
Yeah.
Nice.
right. Because when we heard that Blue Wave was actually changing his time, we thought for about a minute, should we change ours? And it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Create a schedule, stick to it. That way people know where to find you.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, there's room enough for everybody.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There should be.
Yeah.
there's 30 million.
we love
30
you, Blue Wave
million.
Odyssey. Don't get us wrong. We love
yeah.
you,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
give us a heads up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, and
well,
it was partly our own.
and
It was partly our own.
to be honest, Bob
because,
is a great guy.
Go ahead.
You know,
Bob is a great guy.
Yeah, he
I-
is.
I talk to him
He is.
frequently and probably not as frequently as some other folks, but we've talked about scheduling and times and content and where this community kind of goes from, because I think in the last couple of months it's really ramped up a lot. And
It has. Yes.
and the one thing that I mean, I talked to him a couple of days ago, as a matter of fact, and we were talking about times and that kind of stuff, and Jerry put out that really cool that guide and stuff, and then ultimately it just really comes down to people are going to go where they want to go.
Yeah.
And it's just like restaurants. The reason that there's 10 different steakhouses is because there's 10 different kinds of people that like 10 different kinds of steaks. So,
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. You're not going to mesh with every single person.
No.
Right.
And
and you're not going to hurt. You're not
we-
going to hurt anybody. You're not hurting anybody by
No.
sticking to your style or your time or
Yeah.
Right.
because there's people that enjoy our videos. There's people that don't.
Right. Exactly.
Well, and the thing
That's
is,
fine.
the wonderful thing about YouTube is even if you don't, like this week, it's been kind of weird because I've been trying to avoid a lot of the news and a lot of the bad social media and stuff. I just don't need the negativity right now.
Yeah.
And so I've been crocheting and reading, and I've lost track of time, and I've missed some live streams that I normally join in on.
Mhm.
But that's the nice thing about YouTube. You can always go back and watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
And they still get their watch time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, it's
Well,
more fun when you have a bunch of people join you and you can interact with the chats as well as whoever's on screen with you. But in the end, it doesn't, you're right, it doesn't really matter. It's just do what is right for you.
Mhm.
So
Well, it's like I mean, if you watch, because I've done a lot of watching the YouTube videos about how to grow your channel properly. this week, and how to get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours, that all of that stuff. And the one thing that they say is, well, you got to make content for your viewers. Well,
Yeah.
we just want to make content for ourselves
Yeah.
too. And
Yeah, you've got to enjoy what you're making
Right.
videos of.
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I watched said, okay, we'll go through and sort your videos by views, and take the top 5 videos and whatever that category is. So for us, I mean, it's there's multiple categories, all relating to RV or national parks that we make videos about, and focus on that. Well, okay, well, that would be RV park reviews, for us, other than our intro video, because that had, for us, that had, great views this week. Well, okay, I can make RV park reviews of every park that we go to, but then I'm not putting out consistent videos either,
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
so you have to get to a point where it's, do I make content for everybody and not myself, or do I make content for everybody and myself? And I think I came
Yeah,
to,
if
I'm
you're
going to make content for everybody and myself.
if you're constantly trying
Yeah.
to do that one video that's going to go viral,
Right.
then you're never going to do what you want to do, because you're always going to
Right.
be
Right.
looking
Yeah.
at the analytics and going, well, this is driving me crazy,
Mhm.
And
You're going to be
You know,
chasing the views,
Yeah.
and that's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chasing views is very
and,
frustrating.
Yeah.
and we're all trying to grow,
Right.
but I'm more concerned with doing it the right way, building community, being consistent, and and putting out content. So we decided 2 videos a week, and it's all going to have some sort of RV. It's going to be, you can always point back to RVing with
Mhm.
Right.
the videos,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it might be cooking, it might be do it yourself, it might be a
Yeah.
trip, or
Mhm.
a park review or a gear review. But if we're
Yeah.
consistent and people just come back, because they're not going to watch everything. You just can't.
Right.
There's too
Right.
much out
Right.
there.
Yeah.
But if you put out enough that they want to come back and see what you're up to, then you're gonna win
Yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah.
And I think that there's
Right.
different plateaus that you get to this plateau, and then you stick around there, and then you start wondering, okay, where do I need to pivot, or what do I need to retool
Right.
here?
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
I sit back and I look at some of the videos and go, I'm not changing. This isn't my livelihood, so I'm not changing. Now, the folks that are counting on their videos
Mhm.
to make money so that they can live, well, then I guess you got to play that game, right?
Right. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's
I
not
mean-
the
Yeah.
position that we're in. If we
Yeah.
ever get to 1,000, I'll do the happy dance for about 2 minutes, and
Yeah.
we'll go back out and do another DIY video.
There you
So-
go.
The thing is yeah, I'd love to get
Yeah.
monetized, and really the only reason I would like to get monetized is so I can have a better laptop, so I can,
Sure.
so I
Right,
can have
right.
some better equipment. It's not to make a living on. I'm never going to make
Right.
a living on
Right.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
No.
Consider it a side job.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's fun.
but when I have time, like I've had last week and this week with not working,
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been watching videos about how to use our current camera better, how to use our video
Yeah.
editing software better. Is
Mhm.
there other affiliates? Jeff and Amy, I know you guys are a Harvest Host affiliate, just like we are.
Right.
Are there other affiliates that I can get involved with? We just,
Harvest Host, Thousand Trails, work on your Amazon affiliates.
Right.
You know,
so we've worked on the Amazon affiliate. We have a friend of ours that owns a company, a product, that we promote her and she promotes us. But I'm never going to make a 6-figure income on YouTube.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No.
No, I don't.
No,
Yeah.
not unless you're playing
No.
video games.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I haven't played a video game in I can't tell you how many years. So
we're making videos for making videos for other people how to become millionaires by making
Right.
videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's
And the incredible part of that is all these guys say the same thing,
Yeah.
and there's so many of them out there, and you're like, and that is proof that there's room enough for everybody, because there's guys,
Yep.
with 1 million subscribers saying the same thing that everybody else is saying. And then you got folks like us that are putting out content that we're hoping is a little bit entertaining, is solving a problem for somebody, or showing something. And you're like, oh God, I hope I get to 530 one day, or
I'm just trying to get to 200.
Yeah, 200 would be nice.
I think we hit 188 today.
It's so funny. I can remember
which honestly, granted, I know Bob's not watching, but I do.
Oh, he might.
We went from 39 subscribers on December 31st to 188 today. And I attribute that to Mel Nettie's zip code lists, telling us to go to watch Blue Wave. And Bob prides himself on he's not a grow channel, but I think I've got more interested in just learning how to use my current equipment better. I was watching a video earlier today about, because we're now using Adobe Premiere Pro on the monthly membership, and I was watching a video this morning about your equipment and how to produce better videos with Adobe Premiere Pro. And one thing that I've been looking at is, okay, well, our laptop just runs so slow when I'm editing video. And it's like, okay, well, the video was done by a professional video editing company, and they said, oh, well, to buffer that, because I've started using more drone video, because I have a drone at my disposal, because my company owns one and it's mine, and how that all works. Well, you go in there and you adjust the proxies and that type of stuff to adjust the editing quality, and then you get it back up to where the quality it should be. That's what I've been working on. And you're just naturally, as you produce better videos, you're going to get more views, you're going to get more subscribers, the better your videos are. And I downloaded a free app for thumbnails and started playing around with different types of thumbnails that we're using now.
Well, if you go back to our beginning videos, I look at those and I cringe.
Yeah.
I was of the we talked about it at the beginning, and we were of the mindset that if we were going to do this, we just needed to jump in and do it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
hello. We got somebody knocking on our window. Hang on a second.
Oh.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I go through those iterations where work on learning my camera better, and I use Filmora 9 for editing, and I really like it because it's simple and it really does some cool stuff.
Bailey, come here.
And that kind of stuff.
Can't even hear him.
I think digging into some of the technical stuff definitely helps the quality, which people, I was told early on, make sure that they can see you and hear you. And if they can see you and hear you, the rest of the video is going to kind of take care of itself.
Right.
And if it sucks, it sucks. And I actually went back through we have almost 150 videos out now. And I went back to like our first 20, and they're just not good. And I thought, well, what of those 20 that have no views, really? Yeah. What of those 20 can I remake now that I know how to use the camera, now that I have better editing, now that we have kind of an audience, not a huge one,
Yeah.
but an audience.
Well, that's what something
Um,
that we've been thinking about doing as well.
Yeah. And part of it was, okay, well, some videos that we do, granted, are shot on the iPhone, and do you hold the iPhone this way or do you hold it this way?
that way.
You hold it this way. Okay, well, and Amy and I exchanged some chat back and forth about this, about, do we have the ability for 1080 by, what is it, whatever it is, but, or 1920 by 1080, is that what it is? Yes. And
1920 by
it is.
720 or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so some videos are still shot on the iPhone just because that's what's easiest in the moment. One of our highest ranking video, or most views, I should say, organic views. There was one video that we paid for views on, just to see if we could generate subscribers. We didn't pay for subscribers, but we paid for views. We didn't. I don't even think we generated any subscribers from it. It was just a waste of money and time.
Yeah.
But our highest organic views video was on how to program the clock on our radio in our RV.
It's like a 1 minute video or something like that.
Yeah, last time.
And we have to watch it all the time.
Yeah, and I gotta watch.
Let me guess.
Program my own clock.
Yeah, but let me guess. Your title was "How to Do Something."
I think
right?
I think it was how to program. I think it was how to program clock on Furion D50, whatever it is, But when I looked, I think it was this morning or last night. I looked and it had like 655 views or something like that. And I know one or two of those might be me, but how am I getting 650 organic views? Well, because somebody else can't figure out on how to program
it. Is
clock.
A difficult clock. It is.
Well, the thing is, too, I mean, if you can find a way to word your title in a way for a generic search, you're going to get more views. Right. If it's so specific that the only people that are going to find it is somebody who, say, wants a 20 or a 32-foot Jayco Pinnacle or whatever. I don't know. You're not going to get very many views. If you find a way to include other people into your video and find a way to word it that way so that you're not excluding part of your audience, you're going to get some good views. That's something that we're learning and we're attempting to put into practice. It's difficult in this niche because
you use TubeBuddy?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so I use the TubeBuddy keyword generator and all that for titles. And I've been pretty satisfied as long as it's fair or good. You're going to get
You're hardly ever going to get great.
Right. So the video that we have coming out Wednesday, I already put it up and it's scheduled. And I was sitting there and I was running title options and whatnot through TubeBuddy through the keyword deal. And all of a sudden that needle went wham to excellent. And I thought, this is the first time I've ever seen that. So I'm really curious. I've never seen it ever. I've never seen it. And so I thought, okay, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to go with exactly what it says. And I'm going to throw it up there. It's not clickbait because it's related to the video.
Right.
I put part of it on the thumbnail because I watched a video once where they said that your thumbnail, your title, and your description should all kind of do this.
Right.
And they should have elements together. So I kind of mixed it. And I thought, okay, this is it. This is going to be our gold mine. Now, Thursday we'll know.
Well, Jerry, you just subscribe to us. We will subscribe to you.
Yep.
We'll watch a video when it comes out on Wednesday. And I look
I've
forward to going back.
I've already got you. I already got you.
Yeah, thank you.
I saw that. Thank you. Yes.
Yep, we're already subscribed to.
So you were the one. Let's see. I think I'm gonna look right now. You're probably the one that made us at 189 subscribers. TubeBuddy says 189 subscribers. Oh, and now 79 views on our channel intro from last Sunday. So,
Sweet,
Yeah. There you go.
sweet. Yeah,
That works.
you know,
that was
That's
a good
cool.
intro too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
You know, Connor's a hit. He really is. Everybody loves seeing Connor on camera. You know, every time that he's on camera, he gets, you know, we seem to get rave reviews about him.
Question: Have you
Yes.
guys run into any of the COPPA issues with YouTube?
None, and we have
No.
our grandson on.
Mhm.
You know, every fifth video, he's there and he's in our live streams, and I never changed it. We're still adult, you know, adult content as it's
Yeah.
defined,
Right.
because it's either yes or no, you know.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
And we haven't
Yeah.
changed anything, and we haven't heard anything since all of the Kappa virus, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I've read about it. I've looked at the yes and the no. You know, it just. I'm not going to say it doesn't apply to us. It just. I think it's a little too.
I think as long as you're not producing something meant for children, or if you're not focusing on a child predominantly in your videos.
Mhm.
Right.
See, like Let's Junk More Journey, Let's Junk More Journey, they got hit with it because they feature their children
Yeah.
in every video.
Well,
And,
and they're also making money off of it.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
I think that's the bigger key, is that their
Are you
sponsorships
monetized?
and their
Yeah.
monetization and their affiliates and all of that is very, you know, leaning that way. And so that's why they would.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes
Now,
me
I
kind
mean-
of wonder how Keep Your Daydream has fared through this. I know at this point in time, their kids are older, and it really shouldn't affect the channel.
Right.
And I guess they had their young kids on before COPPA even became an issue
Yeah.
Right.
for YouTube.
You know, I need to do more research into it. I'll say, you know, Connor's, you know, sporadically in our videos. I'll say, but you know, he does a lot of the closing in
Right.
our video. But you know, I can't say I'm not worried about it. It's just not one of those things that I'm just worried about.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I
losing
really
sleep
don't.
over it at all.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm not
it's an
losing sleep.
issue. You're not featuring him.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
I think
know,
the folks that really took it hard were the gamers,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
because they're targeting.
Right.
I mean, they're targeting, and that's where YouTube was collecting the information.
Right.
You
Now,
know, they're not
Connor
collecting
Watson-
information off of RV channels.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they
9 years
getting?
old. He's almost
I
11.
mean, I
you
get
know.
it. I get it. It's a matter of. I mean, I'm sure there were a lot of predators that were taking advantage
Mhm.
of knowing these kids' names and knowing their faces and
Sure.
being able to leave comments, you know, in the comment sections or sending messages. You know, I get it. It's everybody was having fits because of this COPPA rule, and it's like, look, you have fits because we're not doing enough to keep the kids safe, and then you turn around and you have fits because we're doing something to keep the kids safe.
Right.
You know, you can't have it both ways.
No.
Right.
So-
You know,
Not-
and-
you know, I was reading somewhere, watching a video somewhere about how it's forced a lot of those channels that were on the bubble to start looking at other ways of monetization other than
Right.
just click-throughs and, you know, ads and, you know, the AdSense stuff. Cause, you know, doing a Harvest Host affiliate isn't ever going to get pinged by YouTube.
Right.
Right.
You know, that's between you and Harvest Toast, and
Exactly.
YouTube isn't getting a cut, you know.
Right.
Exactly.
So,
You
and
know,
that, I need to look at some of that kind of stuff, the affiliate stuff.
You know, it's
I
kind
just
of
haven't done
interesting.
anything.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. We won a Blue Eddy 300 watt
500 watt.
500 watt, no, 300 watt, 500 watt hour power station through Max Oak. a few weeks ago, and it's I actually thought it was a con at first because I get this email from them written in broken English saying you have been selected, you are the single winner of this prize, and we would like for you to do this, this, and this. Will you agree to do that? And I'm thinking, well, if I've already won, why do I have to agree to this?
Right.
And I basically brought it up, and they're like, well, no, you've won. We're just asking if you would help promote it. And it's like, well, yeah, I will promote the fact that we won. It was a legitimate prize. It was a legitimate contest. We will do an honest review. You're not going to, if we don't like it, then we're going to say we don't like it. We haven't even, we've charged it. This happened right before COVID closed all the parks down.
Yeah, we really haven't had a chance to actually use it.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do this coming week, I've decided, is I'm going to plug it in because we're running a floor fan. We hardly ever run our air conditioning. It was 93 today, and we had our air conditioning on for about an hour after I was
nice.
And so I was thinking, so I was thinking this next week, I'm just going to plug the floor fan. We've got a box fan. I'm going to plug it into the Bluetti and see how long it'll run the floor fan.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
because this is stuff that every day we're going to need when we're boondocking. So
right.
Like with our and Amy and Jeff, I assume you guys have probably watched the video, our trash snap video. A friend of ours.
Yeah.
A friend of ours.
She's throwing her earbud at me.
A friend of ours, Lisa, owns Portland Innovative Potential, and one of her companies is Trash Snap. So we promote her, and she promotes us. And in fact, I should probably mail you guys out one. But what she does for us is all the Trash Snap product that she gives us. So basically, all it is a little clip that will hold a trash bag. It's really which she just got patented on it as well. So we get no money from it, and we don't give her any money. We just get product for free. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah.
I was approached by pull through sites, and their website.
I saw that. What's that all about?
So they approached me about promoting them, and I'll say, agreed to terms.
Okay.
The terms are, I put their information on our YouTube descriptions because that's where I went through and rebuilt all the recent video descriptions.
Right.
And so their website goes on there. They are now in my Instagram profile as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And then all they're doing is they're mailing us out 2 t-shirts for free. So we get 2 of their t-shirts. But then of course if we're doing a video, we're in that video and you see the t-shirt and so on and so forth. So some of the affiliates that we're doing are very much like those 2. We're just receiving free product, and they'll get a little bit of shout out from us. And I was actually just and I need to finish it because of how much money we spent at Camping World, which tends to be a lot. Camping World gave us a free 6-month roadside membership. So now I was just looking into, they have an affiliate program as well. So I was just looking into their affiliate program as well. So I think that's probably one that we'll sign up for. Again, it's not, I'm never going to make a living doing this. It's just,
No.
I mean,
but you know what?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, you know what, though? A little bit of, you scratch my back, I scratch yours is not a bad thing.
Right.
Well, we're looking at new truck, and we're looking at new trailer. That might come next month, or it might come in months or a year. It will come
Right.
Mhm.
sooner than later. But
Yeah.
you know, I'm hoping that YouTube and those affiliates can help pay for better equipment and
Yeah.
and maybe offset a truck or a trailer payment. You know, $100 or
Sure.
$200.
Every little bit helps.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you know, we're not gonna. I'm definitely not retiring young, and I'm definitely not retiring rich from it.
Well, you know
But
what? You
if
can't
you-
take it with you anyway,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
Yeah. But if you retire happy,
That's exactly right.
that's
Exactly.
the best thing. Retire happy.
Yeah.
Doing
Gary,
what you want to do.
like Gary.
That's the
You know,
biggest
I've done a
thing.
lot of
Yeah.
I've done a lot of research into what Keep Your Daydream is making off of YouTube.
Not much.
It ain't much.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
I think they make the majority of their money from their schools and from their classes that they produce.
correct.
Yeah.
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 I mean, they have 200 and I don't know, 260,000 subscribers now on YouTube. And
Yeah.
the research that I did into it to see if I could do this full time, if I really went all in, I think what I researched was in about 3 years, they had made somewhere around $48,000.
Yeah. It's not about
That's nothing.
YouTube. YouTube
Yeah.
is basically a tool.
Mhm.
YouTube's a tool.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much.
It's
Yeah, they
not
probably do
an
better on Patreon.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, we started Patreon and we also started Buy Me a Coffee. And it's just Buy Me a Coffee is a no membership type of program that people can just go in there, leave you $5, $15, whatever, and leave a comment about what they think you're doing, they think you're doing.
Mhm.
Patreon, we just called it. We have one tier. It's Buy Me a Coffee,
Mhm.
and our whole goal with the both of them is just to be able to afford some new equipment.
Mhm.
Right.
It's not, um,
How's
we
Buy Me
want
a
to get
Coffee
monetized
working for
on
you?
YouTube. We've got a lot of views,
Yeah.
people, a lot of interest,
Mhm.
but we haven't made a single penny off of it yet. So hey, but I mean,
So in other words, buy your own coffee.
Exactly.
but the thing is, I mean, we're still under 1,000 subscribers. We're still
Mhm.
considered small,
Mhm.
and I think people take that into consideration when they're looking to pay you on Patreon or anything like that.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I agree.
So YouTube's a tool. Get the subscribers, get the views, and it'll eventually all start falling into place. You'll start getting those affiliates that maybe pay off a little more in the long run.
Mhm.
That's the goal. I was curious. I approached oh holy cow, the lithium battery Battleborn.
Mhm.
Oh, I
And
did too. Yep. Me
yeah,
too.
did you get the form letter?
Did I what?
Did
Get
you
a
get the
form
form letter?
No, the response that I got was, we're not accepting any affiliates at this time. Here's $100 off.
Really? When did
Yep.
you ask them?
When did I put the solar on the trailer? December.
Yeah.
Back in December.
Really?
Early. Maybe Thanksgiving, just early December.
Try again.
Okay.
Try again. The response that I got, and I just did this about a month and a half ago.
Okay. I didn't know about this, but go ahead.
Oh, I thought I told you.
Nope. Okay.
That's what
I'll
happens.
find out now.
That's what happens
We'll
when you
learn
have
together.
a husband that works strange hours, and you only
Oh.
see him 3 hours a week hardly.
See, this is my hotel room.
So, but anyway, they sent me a letter saying that they do not ever totally 100% give a product away. It doesn't matter what you promise to do for them.
Mhm.
And they don't come out and they don't tell you what they're willing to do. They say, what do you expect from us?
Mhm.
How much off are you expecting from the product that you're interested in?
Yeah.
How will you use the product that you're interested in? How often do you think you will integrate the product that you're interested in into a video? How many viewers do you think you will get? It's they're interviewing you is the letter that I got. And it's kind of interesting. I mean, I'm sure it's put that way to dissuade a lot of people from following through that think they're going to get, a $900 battery for $300 or less.
Yeah.
So, and it really kind of makes you wonder. I mean, because there are some YouTubers out there that just push Battleborn, push Battleborn, push Battleborn, and it makes you wonder what they agreed to.
Well, I know that Battleborn is a I don't want to say a KYD affiliate, but I know that
Partner.
KYD partner. They are one of their partners.
Yeah. Right.
I approached. Let's see, who did I approach recently? I approached Renogy. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. The solar company.
Yeah.
I bought the solar off of Amazon. I also bought a. It's not a pure sine wave. It's the other inverter.
The Victron.
No.
Oh, the inverter.
Yeah, the inverter. I bought an inverter off Amazon too. Now, granted, that wasn't Renogy, but I approached Renogy. No response back. I approached Rapid Rope.
Don't feel bad. I didn't get a response from Renogy either.
Okay. I approached Rapid Rope, which was on Shark Tank. And basically I got, hey, that'd be great if you would promote us. Here's the link to buy one. And I went, well, okay. So, and that's one thing I've been doing a lot this week is who can I approach and see, what would benefit me, but I'll benefit them as well. I mean, I'm not, I have no problem with that. It's like,
I've only reached out to one, and it was GCI. Anyway, they make camp furniture, camp chairs and whatnot. And I went to their website, and they've got the affiliate deal, and I filled everything out, and I sent it to them. I got a very nice response back that basically said, when you get to 1,000, write us back.
Let us know.
And I was like,
they're not going to waste their time. In their minds, it's a waste of time creating an affiliate partnership if they're not going to get the views, if they're not going to get the advertising.
I approached Viair this week.
Oh, really? That's
because
somebody I haven't.
I love a Viair, but they're like,
we love our Viair.
I know you do. I've watched the video, but actually, that's how I found you guys originally, was by that video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's $250. That it's like, okay, I have airbags on our truck, and I'm thinking, okay, well, that'd be great for pumping up those airbags because they're manual fill airbags, and right now I just use a bike pump, and it's not it's difficult to do it that way. And
Kurt, I got a question for you. What PSI do you have to set your tires to?
The trailer is 65, the truck is 40, and the airbags is 70.
70? Oh, yeah. Ours wouldn't be able to handle that, I don't think. No. So, yeah, you're looking at the more expensive one than what we've got.
Right. And I got some decent response from Viair. So we'll see where that goes. Yeah. Yeah, they said, we do that. Contact our marketing team. We'll pass your information because I contacted them through Instagram, which is usually the place that I start, so I can get marketing team information. And they messaged me back and forth a couple times through Instagram as well, but I have emailed their marketing team. So, I mean, that's something that I would use every time we move the trailer, which for us is at least 20 or 30 times a year. So
we've used ours quite a few times. It's actually saved our butts a couple of times.
One of the other ones that I'm gonna
another
work
one
on now-
too that.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was going to say another one that I'm going to work on because we need 2 new tires on our truck and the trailer needs 4 new tires. Is I hear Discount Tire will because we currently have Discount Tires on the truck. Is they will discount your tires if you actually promote them. So I haven't looked into that fully, but that's one of the next ones I'm going to work on next week.
Cool stuff.
We lost that. I don't know if it's on our end or what, but we lost that. We didn't catch that.
Houston, you're breaking up.
Yeah, you guys are starting to break up. I don't know if it's on our end or your end.
I think it's their end. 'Cause
It's probably, yeah.
we're clear.
Are you
clear over
hearing
here.
us okay, Jerry?
Yeah.
It might be on our end too because Jerry's breaking up too for us.
Yep.
Okay. And on that note,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
it's 6 out here. I got to get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry. Have a good night.
Yep.
Nice to
All
meet
right,
you.
you too. Good meeting you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah, you
Nice to
too.
meet you too.
We'll
Have a
catch
good
you
night,
on Monday.
Jerry. Stay
See you,
safe.
Jerry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks,
Bye.
Jerry.
We'll see you then.
All right, Jeff and Amy. We'll let you guys go too. You guys have gone all fuzzy on us.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little crazy here. So
Yeah.
all right.
You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe and healthy.
You too.
Yes.
You too.
Thanks,
And,
guys. You too.
Yep.
All right.
And hopefully we'll see you next Saturday.
All righty.
That you will.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. So that was an awesome chat.
2 hours.
That was an awesome chat. All right. So that's it for us for this Saturday, guys. If, every Saturday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, be sure to subscribe, like, and share our channel and our videos. And we'll see you on next Saturday.
Come on in. Let's have a chat.
Stay safe, stay smart.
Yep.